Hi dear students, today we are going to have the textual reading of the lesson, The Journey. After spending a leisurely Sunday at home, the very thought of returning to work on Monday is tiring. Lethargy creeps in if the holiday continues over an extended period. That's how I felt when I was preparing to return to my place of work after spending 6 months at home. The fact that I was to leave behind my newlywed wife and go to a far off place did not help either. Obviously, I did not want to go. However, I finally did decide to go. I did not have much to carry by way of luggage, just a trunk. Ours is a hilly terrain without any motorable roads, and there is no certainty that we are ever going to have any roads. In any case, while coming home, we do not carry bedding. Besides, I had come home this time around for a special purpose to get married. My parents had arranged my marriage according to the customs of our tribal society. Time flew, and 5 months into my marriage, I realized it. Initially, I thought of extending my leave even by taking unpaid leave, but after some dilly-dallying, I finally decided against it because marriage had increased my responsibilities and I had to got into debt. On my way home from the bus stop, the trunk had been carried by a porter. The problem now was we couldn't find anyone who would help me carry the trunk to the bus stop. At another time of the year, we would have easily found someone to help me. But now, most of the villagers were busy in the fields. Nobody had time to spare for me. In fact, carrying the trunk should not have been such a worry for me, except that my education had made me shun physical labor. After all, I was a government officer, and the idea of people seeing me carry my own luggage was not at all amusing. Otherwise, for a young man like me, should not have been an issue to carry a 20 kilo on my back. Finally, my father came up with a solution. Don't worry, I myself will see you off at Dirang. I protested. How could I allow my old father to carry my trunk? What would people think? What would they say? But I failed to dissuade him. It was decided that father would carry the chest. A large crowd gathered at our place the day I was to leave. People had come to wish me luck. It was 10:20 when I left for Dirang. My father had already left, as I had to do a bit of catching up. I walked fast. 3 kilometers down the road, I caught up with my father. Father said, "You are late. Would you like to rest for some time?" Having walked fast, I was tired. Moreover, I had to cross 2 hills on the way up to this spot. I quickly sat down on a rock. My father laughed at my plight. "So this little distance has tired you. Rest for a while, but we have to be in time for the bus." Father was quiet for some time. He thoughtfully looked at the sun for a moment, and then his eyes fell on the can of the homemade wine that I was carrying. Wetting his lips, his tongue He said in a matter of fact manner, I am thirsty. Now we see that difficult words like lethargy, which means the state of not having any energy or enthusiasm for doing things. Creeps, which means developing very slowly. Dilly dallying, taking a long time to do something, go somewhere, or make a decision. Shun, to avoid something or somebody. Dissuade, to convince somebody not to do something. Plight, a difficult and sad situation.